Okay, so now we know that these exercises are important for shoulder stability. But the thing is, your shoulder works through multiple planes of motion, both overhead, out to the side, in front of you, and down at your side. So because of that, I like to have my surfers strengthen in all three of these positions, and they just mix them in and blend them in throughout the week. So let's take a look at what those look like. First is your external rotation at your side. Then I'll have someone come up into 90 degrees of abduction, or bring the arm 90 degrees away from your side of your torso. And we're going to pull back to the vertical. And the third position for external rotation I use a lot is inflection. So here, the elbow is directly in front. We're pulling up to get the forearm vertical with every rep. This way, the rotator cuff and those external rotators are strong in all of these different positions to provide good endurance and shoulder stability. Similarly, we do something with internal rotation as well, where we'll perform it at your side. Then you want to raise the band overhead for performing this inflection, simply because it's going to keep tension all the way through this range of motion. Lastly, is internal rotation in the abducted position, or with your arm 90 degrees out to the side. Pulling again down and forwards, controlling it back as far as you're comfortable with. Here our shoulder blade sits in that down and back position, and we try to maintain stability and isolate the rotation around the upper arm. Now, if you're finding some of these elevated positions tricky with stability and the upper arm keeps moving around, you're not able to isolate the rotation, I would recommend either using your hand when you're in flexion to give yourself a little bit of a point of contact to help isolate the rotation, or if you're in abduction out here, you can't really reach that. So getting a bench, popping it up so it's almost like where you do an incline bench or a military press, and supporting your elbow there can give you the stability you need to execute the movement